Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, we'll try it again. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Welcome to Roosevelt University's 154th commencement ceremony. My name is Sharon Evans, and I am the Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. To honor our graduates, please rise and remain standing during the processional, which is being performed by the Chicago College of Performing Arts Orchestra, conducted by Dr. Emmanuel Andrizi. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce our Golden Anniversary class, the class of 1967. We also have alumni from as back as far as 1951. These members graduated from Roosevelt University 50 or more years ago. Please welcome our distinguished alumni. Now, entering the theater, the Roosevelt University faculty. Please note that students receiving bachelor's degrees will enter the theater through the aisle on my left, your right. Students receiving graduate degrees will enter the theater through the aisle on my right, your left. Now entering the theater, candidates for the bachelor's degrees and master's degree for the Chicago College of Performing Arts. The master's degree candidates are led by Katarina Bacchus, carrying the college's processional banner, and by Daniel O'Hara. The bachelor's degree candidates are led by Nicholas Falowich, carrying the college's processional degree, Daniel O'Hara. Now entering, Candidates for the bachelor's and master's degree from the Evelyn T. Stone College of Professional Studies. The master's degree candidates are led by Morenike Chadam Berserto, carrying the processional flag, and by Janelle Whaley. The bachelor's degree candidates are led by Caitlin Bonecki, carrying the college's processional banner, and by Junia Alexa Narcellus. Now entering the theater, candidates for the bachelor's and master's degree from the Heller College of Business. The master's degree candidates are led by Sanal Shoka, carrying the college's processional banner, and Monica Wilson. The bachelor's degree candidates are led by Arsini Mashan, carrying the college's processional banner, and Rebecca Fioretto. The bachelor's degree candidates are led by Arsini Mashan, carrying the college's processional banner, and by Rebecca Fioretto. Now, entering the theater, members of the presidential party, including the college deans, vice presidents of the university, members of the board of trustees, the provost, and our university president. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Maya Rowe. Maya is a 2018 bachelor's degree candidate in the musical theater in the Chicago College of Performing Arts.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Maya. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Lois Becker, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Thank you, Sharon. Sharon has assisted me by pulling out the box. Welcome. Graduates, family members, and friends, on behalf of the entire Roosevelt community, It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you to Roosevelt University's 154th commencement ceremony. Graduates, we are all here to recognize you, your accomplishments, to celebrate you. We thank you for contributing to Roosevelt University's history and tradition of excellence. We look forward to hearing from all of you in the years to come, and we will take great pride in your future successes. Your success today is directly related to the dedication, talent, and commitment of our faculty. They have nurtured, mentored, and challenged you, and today they join us to celebrate your many accomplishments. I ask that the Roosevelt University faculty stand and be recognized by you. I would also like to acknowledge Roosevelt's staff and members of the Commencement Committee, as well as the university marshals and other Roosevelt employees who are assisting with this commencement. I ask that all of these wonderful people please stand and be acknowledged by the audience. It is also my pleasure to introduce the members of the senior administration of Roosevelt University who are on the stage. I ask them to stand and be recognized. Also on the stage are the members of Roosevelt's dedicated Board of Trustees. I ask them to stand and be recognized. As we acknowledge our trustees, I'd like to take a moment to remember Al Golan, an active and generous trustee since 2001. He died last month. We are proud he was our alumnus with a 1950 bachelor's degree in business and a minor in journalism. He also worked for The Torch and for the radio station. After graduation, he built a public relations firm that was considered one of the 10 best in the world. It was that company that worked to brand McDonald's Corporation, making McDonald's a household name. He was a friendly and kind soul who was a devoted leader. We will miss Al Golan. I'd also like to recognize our honorary degree recipient, Gloria Castillo. And our student speaker, Denise Plotzker. Today, we also welcome the presidents, representatives of 2 community colleges joining us at commencement. I ask them to stand and be recognized as I read their names. Dr. David Sam, the president of Elgin Community College, and Mr. David Sanders, the president of Malcolm X College. It is now my honor to introduce the chair of the Board of Trustees of Roosevelt University, Patricia Harris.
Thank you, Dr. Becker. Good afternoon, everyone. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's absolutely a pleasure for me to congratulate all of you on your graduation day. Our sincere congratulations on a job very well done. You make all of us at Roosevelt University proud. I know firsthand the value of the Roosevelt University degree that you just earned, as I am the first Roosevelt University Board Chair who is also a graduate of the university. So when I was sitting where you are today, I knew I had accomplished an important goal, but I never realized just how far my education, along with my own determination and commitment, could take me. You have achieved something that will forever be part of who you are, a distinguished graduate of Roosevelt University. For the rest of your life, you can proudly tell people where you received your degree. And believe me, your Roosevelt education is highly respected and regarded across the country. Of course, being a graduate of Roosevelt University means you have responsibilities to our society. You are a role model to generations coming up behind you. Your integrity, your work ethics, your generosity, and empathy are needed as we strive to make our communities and our world a better place. So in closing, I want to leave you with a favorite quote from one of my heroes, the late Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela said, "After climbing a great hill, only one finds that there are many more hills to climb. And there are many more hills waiting out there for you. So enjoy the journey." Again, congratulations to each of you and to everyone who helped you along the way. Thank you. So now I have the privilege and very proud to introduce our president of Roosevelt University, and actually our 6th president of Roosevelt University, Dr. Ali Malekzadeh.
Well, thank you, Chair Harris, and good afternoon, everyone. You guys are not ready to graduate. That wasn't good enough. We're going to come back next Friday. Of course, there will be a tuition surcharge for this extra week. So let's try again. Good afternoon, everyone. Amazing. That tuition part works every time. All right. Well, today is a day of celebration. You have completed your courses of study, mastered the discipline, paid your tuition, and soon will be conferred your degrees. And you join an elite population indeed. Now, did you know that only about a third of the American population has a bachelor's degrees? Okay. And only about 8% have earned a master's degree, and only about 2% have a doctorate degree. So today is about you and what you have accomplished. Now, starting tomorrow, however, it's about your family, your community, and your responsibility as an educated citizen to improve our democracy. And by the way, I do want to hear about your goals, so please share them with me at Roosevelt, #Roosevelt 2017. Should be up there, okay. Now, Provost Becker asked our community college representatives and presidents to stand up, and there's a reason for that. Community colleges, for many of our undergraduates, are the starting point in your quest for the American dream. In fact, somewhere between half and 2/3 of our entering classes are graduates of community colleges. So the key to our working partnership with community colleges has been cooperation, and we are celebrating that cooperation today as our graduates are completing their degrees. Now, in a few moments, more than 238 students who have previously attended a community college will walk across the stage and get your degrees. So thank you again for that cooperation. Now, I also believe that higher education is essential to achieving the American dream. Eleanor Roosevelt and her husband, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the namesakes of this university, also thought a great deal about the role that education plays in our nation and in the world. So Eleanor said, and I quote, "I think this college can send out people who are trained to a sense of responsibility. Then I think we will have done a tremendous work for democracy at home and for a solution to the great world problems." Now, obviously, she was proud of the religious, ethnic, racial, and economic diversity of Roosevelt University in our students, faculty, and staff. And I quote, "Here in this great city, you have many, many races, many religions," she said. "And in Roosevelt College, these races and these religions will meet. They will work together, and it will be an example of what can be achieved by cooperation." So I hope that Eleanor Roosevelt's words about responsibility, diversity, cooperation, collaboration inspire you to go out into the world with your new degrees. I hope you're proud of the legacy of this university that values tolerance, excellence, achievement, justice, and citizenship. And I hope you think about those words as we listen to our speakers today, coming up in just a few minutes. So graduates, congratulations. I look forward to shaking your hands, well, actually fist bumping because I hurt my hand. Okay, so be kind. All right. So when you walk across the stage. And now I ask Dean Bonnie Gunzenhauser to join me in introducing our honorary degree recipient. Dean Gunzenhauser.
Good afternoon. Gloria Castillo is a pioneering advocate for workplace diversity. She is the CEO and president of Chicago United, an organization for corporations working to advance multiracial leadership and gender equity in corporate governance, executive management, and business partnerships. After graduating from the University of California, Santa Barbara with a degree in political science, Gloria Castillo worked as an account manager for Redbook magazine and then joined her family business, Monarch Marketing Group, in Chicago. At that time, she actively promoted access and opportunities for women and minorities in business. In 2003, she assumed the presidency of Chicago United. Under her leadership, Chicago United has developed a series of nationally recognized initiatives, including the 5 Forward Initiative, the Business Leaders of Color publications, and the Transformative Inclusion Members Series that presents innovations in diversity and inclusion research. In 2013, Castillo was named among today's Chicago Woman's 100 Women of Influence. Other recognitions of her advocacy of multicultural leadership include awards from the Mexican American Legal Defense and Educational Fund, the YWCA of Metropolitan Chicago, the Small Business Administration, and the United States Department of Commerce. Gloria Castillo serves on the board of directors of the Field Foundation and Intersect Illinois, is a past board member of the Mexican American Legal Defense and Education Fund, the World Sports Chicago, and the Chicago Network. She also serves as the co-chair of the Illinois Bicentennial Commission and on the National Advisory Board for the Insight Center for Community Economic Development. Roosevelt University is very proud to honor the accomplishments of Gloria Castillo by presenting her with its highest honorary degree, the Doctor of Social Justice, honoris causa. President Melchizedek, it is my privilege to present Gloria Castillo as a candidate for the degree of Doctor of Social Justice, honoris causa.
Okay, now we're going to do it right. Gloria Castillo, in recognition of these and other outstanding achievements, with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, it is a distinct honor to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Social Justice, honoris causa. Congratulations. Well done. Now we'll bring this down.
This is absolutely remarkable and such an honor. It's an honor to be with you today here at Roosevelt University and in this magnificent auditorium theater. I'm really humbled to share this day with you as we celebrate your determination and accomplishment. This is the moment we recognize that your accomplishment is not the end point of your goals, but rather, it is the opening chapter of your professional contributions and civic leadership. As I prepared to talk with you today, I learned about you, about your achievements, and the degrees that will be conferred. And I thought, what can I really say to add value to your important day? I decided the best thing I could do would be to follow the advice of a good friend who said, follow the 3 B's. Be good, be brief, and be gone. So I'll try to do just that. But I'd like to add a 4th B in speaking and in life. Be kind. I add kindness as I reflect on this remarkable time in history to receive an honorary degree in social justice at this institution founded in 1945 to provide all an opportunity for higher education. As you know, I spend my day with my Chicago United family advancing multiracial leadership, working with corporations to accelerate inclusion. It is challenging work at a time when the country is divided in so many ways and the public discourse can be less than civil. As you forge your path, you will have many choices to make. And I will ask you in this moment to focus on one choice. Will you actively contribute to making the world around you a better place? We all know that it is harder to build than to destroy. To build is to positively engage in change, and it takes optimism and courage to participate in dialogue that lifts, and it takes courage to engage in constructive action. I'll tell you a little bit of my own story, how my path led me to this podium today. Because the actions were frankly small, and I don't know that I fully understood back then whether or not they were courageous or whether they would make a difference. In 1972, I graduated from high school, and yes, it was the olden days. And I was committed to reading the newspaper, hard copy, paper and ink, and I read it every day. It was early in the contemporary women's movement, and I read an article about the National Organization for Women, NOW. NOW was working on passing the Equal Rights Amendment, and I found myself at their next meeting volunteering. I was especially motivated because I had heard my own mother's stories of workplace discrimination, and I thought before I joined the workforce, we can fix that. Maybe not. But I quickly became involved in the effort to establish the right of women to have credit in their own name. And for those of you who are sitting there with multiple credit cards in your wallets, it's probably stunning to learn that in 1972, women had to have the co-signature of their father or their husband to apply for a credit card. We created a strategy to target Sears, the country's largest credit grantor at that time. And with picket signs in hand and communications via telephone and fax, we organized NOW chapters throughout the country, and we lobbied public officials, and it paid off in 1974 with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act. It was great. It was then that I realized that a small group of like-minded individuals could create real, measurable, impactful change. We weren't rich, we weren't powerful, but we were organized and we were committed. I have never looked back from that moment and continue to bond with like-minded individuals who see the need to advocate for social and economic justice. And I tell you this story because all leadership stories are uniquely personal and always evolving, and that will be true of your own leadership evolution. My story tells you that small actions make a difference. The foundation of this story is that moral outrage alone is not enough to qualify as leadership. Leadership is not a passive act. Leadership is a call to action. In fact, Warren Bennis, the father in the field of modern leadership studies, said that leadership is the ability to turn vision into reality. I asked earlier, will you contribute to making the world around you a better place? The world today is fragile, and it feels more important than ever to jealously protect our humanity. We are in a unique position here at Roosevelt where we laud the founders who had the vision to create a place where all are welcome to learn and you must pay it forward. We must model how to treat the individual with respect, with civility, with dignity. The American spirit champions the concept of opportunity. Whatever the station in life you begin your journey, America is opportunity, and we must jealously guard this concept. You chose Roosevelt, an institution dedicated to creating opportunity for all, so I'm confident you will model our better angels. It is a gift you can give our fragile world. I thank you for that gift, and I thank you for one more. While I was active in the women's movement, I began college and made some life choices that didn't allow me to make a straight path to graduation. I resumed my education and completed my BA at University of California at Santa Barbara. And when I completed graduation requirements, I had some personal challenges and returned to Chicago before commencement. I never walked across a stage like this to hear my name and receive my diploma. Today, the gift you are giving me is to share your stage, share your day, share the spirit of Roosevelt. As each of you receives your diploma, you fill a void for me. You fill my heart with hope. You fill my soul with optimism for the future. My optimism will be fulfilled if you remember one thing from my remarks. Leadership is a call to action, to turn vision into reality. So enjoy your day with your family and your friends. Fill your hearts with the joy and celebration of your accomplishments and all that are to come. Thank you so much for this honor.
Thank you, Gloria, for that wonderful message. And now I would like to introduce our student speaker, Denise Plotzker. Denise grew up in Chicago area, graduating from high school in Evanston in 1971. Then she headed to Indiana University to study Japanese and psychology, but she stepped away from college to get married and worked to support her family while her husband was going through medical school. After raising her family in California, she took a few classes at the local community college, telling herself that she would finish her degree someday. That someday came at age 60 after her daughter's graduation. She chose Roosevelt because it was in her beloved hometown. She could get her bachelor in general studies through online classes, and Roosevelt's values were in line with hers. Denise was nominated to speak at commencement by her admissions counselor, Chris Rogers, because he said that as he became to know her over the last years, he recognized that she is a classic Roosevelt story. Her experiences are unique. For that reason and many more, she can speak to the commitment Roosevelt has made to help every student succeed. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our student guest speaker, Denise Plotzker.
Good afternoon, President-elect Sade, esteemed guests, fellow graduates, families, and friends. I am so honored and proud to be speaking to you today. My friends have been asking me what I'm going to say, and I've told them that I hope to encourage and inspire any older adults who've thought about going to college but think you're too old to take the leap of faith. You can do it. Thank you. I turned 64 years young a few weeks ago. Thank you. And I'm reminded of a quote by George Burns: young, old, just words, and it's true. I am proof that you are never too old to graduate from college. I'm not going to tell you it was easy, because it wasn't. I was working full-time, and many of you may have been raising kids or grandkids, so we know how hard it is. But Roosevelt University is here to help you achieve your goals, and they won't let you down. I grew up in Chicago and graduated from Evanston Township High School. Some of my high school friends are here today, and they can attest to the fact that I would much rather socialize than study in the library. And unfortunately, my grades reflected that attitude. However, I did excel in studying Japanese, and because of that, I was accepted to Indiana University's Far Eastern Study Program, where I majored in Japanese. After one semester, I dropped out to get married and to raise a family. But I made a promise to myself. I would finish college someday, and today is that someday. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 years ago, I watched my daughter receive her doctorate in nursing practice from Oregon Health and Science University in Portland. As I looked down the row of family and friends, I realized I was the only one without a college degree. That was the day I decided that the next graduation I attended would be my own. I have worn many hats in the fitness industry for the past 34 years. And even though I've been living in a remote area of Northern California, hours from any university, I never gave up on my dream. But here's the thing. I wanted to wear a cap and gown and walk the stage in Chicago. Obviously, that wasn't feasible given where I lived, or so I thought. On a vacation to Chicago, my partner Fred encouraged me to interview at some of the schools downtown. When I walked through the doors of Roosevelt University, I was introduced to an admissions counselor, Chris Rogers, who told me about Roosevelt's 4-year online degree program, and I could still walk the stage in Chicago. Here I am. Roosevelt's values of social justice and fairness for all were aligned with my own values, and I decided I would major in criminal justice if I were to be accepted. Now came the hard part, gathering my transcripts from 45 years ago. That was no small feat, but Chris was by my side and we got it done. I was finally accepted. It's really because of Chris that I am here today. My biggest hurdle was my lack of computer skills. I grew up in the 50s. I didn't grow up with computers. As an adult, I learned how to email and how to Google something, but my knowledge stopped there. There was a steep learning curve, and I didn't know if I could make the transition from going to classes to an online class. The key I learned was to not panic. I did a lot of that, and I had to learn to get over that. Enter my son, his wife, and my daughter, all in their late 30s. We live in different states, but they were willing to help me by telephone, and I learned how to navigate the computer. Kevin, Alicia, and Annie, thank you for being the best cheerleaders I could ever have. You're wonderful. Thank you. And graduates, I hope you would do the same for your mom. Perhaps there are some fellow graduates here today who are in some of my classes. I thought a thread was something you sewed with. And I was dumbfounded when I was asked to create one on a discussion board. Once I learned those were my favorite assignments. I learned to respect your opinions, even when I didn't agree, and you did the same for me. I found the professors at Roosevelt to be exceptional, and they motivated me to want to apply myself. Some of them even met with me on my visits to Chicago. Thank you, professors, for making time. It was great to have a name to connect with a face. Another thing I learned was that the student services were always there to help. Everyone was friendly, patient, and eager to help. And I needed all the help I could get. Fast forward to today, and I stand before you as a graduate of the class of 2017 at Roosevelt University. This is an unbelievable moment for me. Fellow graduates, I know it's been a long haul, but we did it. And we can feel proud. I have many family members and friends here, and I want to tell each of you how grateful I am to have had your support in so many ways. Thank you to my brother Mark, who had faith that I could do this. Thank you to my mentor Shirley, who always made time to help me. Thank you, Chris, for being so patient with me. You have been my guiding light, and I am so fortunate to have met you that day. Fred, my partner, thank you for inspiring me to go to college. You have been my rock and pillar of strength, whom I could always lean on when I thought I wanted to give up and was exhausted. You made time for me to study by helping with the house and for taking care of our dog, Zoe. So this now is your time, Fred. I look forward to spending my study time with you. And to Roosevelt University, thank you for giving me this opportunity and for making this day possible. There are 3 words I would like to leave you with today. Motivation. You have to take the first step. The rest will follow. Determination. Keep telling yourselves you are not too old to go to college and learn new things. And 3, perseverance. Don't ever give up. You can do it. Thank you all so very, very much.
That was lovely. Thank you so much, Denise Plotzker. Lovely. Now is the moment for which we've come together. The conferring of the earned degrees upon the Roosevelt University class of 2017. In keeping with the solemnity and significance of this occasion, and out of respect for your classmates, we ask that you return to your seats after receiving your degrees and remain until the ceremony ends. Candidates receiving master's degrees, performance and professional diplomas from the Chicago College of Performing Arts, and candidates performing at today's ceremony, please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. The candidates will be presented by Dean Henry Fogel. The names of the candidates will be read by Linda Berna, Associate Dean and Director of the Music Conservatory, and Ray Fruin, Associate Professor and Assistant Director of the Theater Conservatory. Dean Fogel.
President Melchizedek, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Chicago College of Performing Arts, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Music, and Professional and Performance diplomas.
Dean Fogel, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Chicago College of Performing Arts, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their master's degrees and diplomas. Congratulations.
Katerina Bacchus.
Avery Felton.
Nicholas Failwich.
He's a bachelor's.
Yeah. Xiaoke Guo.
Nikita Haas.
Annalisa Maria Allman.
Nicholas William Bear.
Lauren Canfield.
Catherine Jorgensen.
Nikisha Kozik.
Stephanie Babich.
Leanne Benyon.
Catherine Bruton.
Laura Baumgardner.
Katie Burnham.
Benjamin Feiner.
Chao Gao.
Michelle Isaac.
Margaret Lockwood Izzard.
Jordan Jenkins.
Cassandra Kazor.
Rebecca Lampman.
Ashley Rose Larkin.
Sarah Larson.
Soo Young Lee.
Yanyu Liu.
Ian McGuffin.
Andrea Palma.
Ha Ni Park.
Carlos Pinheiro Mercado.
Daniel Quinn.
Katrina Nicole Sudman.
Another round of applause for those receiving graduate degrees and diplomas. Candidates receiving master degrees and graduate certificates from the Evelyn T. Stone College of Professional Studies, please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. The candidates will be presented by Dean Deborah Orr. The names of the candidates will be read by Carol Brown and Danette Noble.
President Malexidae, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Evelyn T. Stone College of Professional Studies, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degrees of Masters of Science, Masters of Arts, and Post-Baccalaureate certificates.
Dean Orr, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Evelyn T. Stone College of Professional Studies, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their respective master's degrees and graduate certificates. Congratulations.
Marinike Basuto.
Janelle Christine Whaley.
Wafa Yusuf Hassan.
Asadimo Guerrero. Azima.
Jeremy Noel.
Cheryl Campbell.
Karen Canada.
Kristen Hansel.
Suzanne Jones.
Cheryl Lynn.
Marcos Mendoza.
Darcel Smith.
Vida Noel.
Tao Mooning.
Kimberly Williams.
Binta Diallo.
Wararat Kangmagnason.
Catalina Helrit.
Pathaman Susangyan.
Myra Stanley.
Jade Taylor. Laquita Washington.
Caitlin Bunker.
Jessica Lesko.
Jacqueline Nash.
Sharon Eng.
Portia Palmer.
Tasia Jones.
Lenora Payton.
Bridget Marie Schott.
One more round of recognition for the graduates Evelyn P. Stone College of Professional Studies. And now, candidates receiving master's degrees from the Heller College of Business, please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. The candidates will be presented by Interim Dean Samuel Rosenberg, and the names will be read by Erica Paremba, Assistant Dean, and Donald Hoppe, Assistant Professor of Accounting.
President Melchizedek, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Heller College of Business, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degrees of Master of Science and Master of Business Administration.
Dean Rosenberg, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Heller College of Business and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their respective master's degrees. Congratulations.
Sonal Shukla.
Monica Anita Wilson.
Alane Hole Perry.
Tanheed Haq.
Gideon Lena Jean Downsau Jr.
Jamila Danzy.
Herbert Greenwald.
Lillian Harris.
Anthony Ivy.
Eve LaFontant.
Jose Ramos.
Chrislyn Flanagan.
Rosio Fragosa.
Ebony Emery Johnson.
Sarah Tiffany Johnson.
Keela Murray.
Courtney Myers Jones.
Angelo Ivan Robles.
Moya Thompson.
Diana Wikowski.
Ariana Brown.
Svetlana Melikova.
Rustembek Rasluv.
Anna Ferreira Avila.
Jacqueline Sakor.
Alberta Awa.
Aaron Baltazar.
Nathan Burrell.
Christy Ann Jean Bayer.
Tia Burek.
Carla Nay Cameron.
San Kao.
Susan Cardote.
Yu Shang Chang.
Jennifer A. Charles.
Edgar Chavez.
Orjetta Sichi.
Thang She Hoi.
Zainmei Chin.
Yo Jung Chu.
Suznan Chuang.
AJ Davila.
Raul Garza.
Sierra Gray.
Oswaldo Eduardo Gillian Cardenas.
Rosie Hatzlebrow.
Nina Latrice Houston.
Renee Hutcherson.
Sylvia Janis.
Shimron Prit Kaur.
Rima Kathuria.
Emily Kelly.
Daniel Kahn.
Stacy Lynn.
Yesenia Vieira.
Freddie Vasquez.
Jack Sanapong Tilapornput.
Santiago F. Salazar.
Aisha Salman.
Eva Sanak.
Divya Sharma.
Jasmine Ross.
Alexandria Robinson.
Alejandro Regalado.
Rikin Patel.
Manish S. Patel.
Anantapon Prete Plepon.
Pudaman Mandali.
Munar Ikara.
Pamela Cecil McCarroll.
Ryan McCulf.
James Michaels.
Kelly Mathewson.
Shakita Henderson.
And a last recognition for those who have earned master's degrees in the Heller College of Business. It's now time to present the candidates receiving bachelor's degrees. Students, at the end of the ceremony, we have a special time to turn your tassels, but not yet. For now, they should be on the right side of your mortarboards. Once again, out of respect for your fellow graduates, please return to your seats after receiving your degrees and remain until the ceremony ends. We'll begin with bachelor's degrees candidates from the Chicago College of Performing Arts. I expect this portion to be extremely solemn. Dean Fogel, please claim your graduates.
Will the students from the restrained and understated Chicago College of Performing Arts please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. President Melchizedek, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Chicago College of Performing Arts, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degrees of Bachelor's of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Music.
Dean Fogel, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Chicago College of Performing Arts, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their baccalaureate degrees. Congratulations.
Jill Elizabeth Allenby, with honors.
Hannah Battersby.
David Colston Corris.
Kiri Liliana Corter.
Scott Crepia.
Annalise Cunningham.
Alessa Daniel, with honors.
Laura DeGrenia, with honors.
Andrea DeVrent.
Morgan DeFonso, with honors.
Madeline Dorsey.
Karina Dockery.
Mackenzie Evans, with honors.
Risa Fennell.
Connor Giles.
Ashley Goodman.
Sarah Joy Google.
Mario Guzman.
Richard David Hatcher, with honors.
Catherine Hunter.
Michael Jones, with honors.
Patrick Kelly, with honors.
Sean Kelly, with honors.
Alexandra Koza, with honors.
Jessica Lamacchia, with honors.
Elizabeth Langle, with honors.
Rebecca Merowitz, with honors.
Shauna Nickel.
Jasmine Ortega.
Caroline Ragland. Madison Rasmussen.
Patrick Regner.
Marissa Regal, with honors.
Brewington Rosenblatt.
Oliver Roger Rotuno, with honors.
Sharon Ray Ryan.
Holly Sanders, with honors.
Sierra Schnack.
Brooke Sheehy, with honors.
Lance Spencer, with honors.
Johanna Evelina Svensson, with honors.
Ambria Sylvain.
Adriana Tronco, with honors.
Kelsey Tuma, with honors.
Caleb Van Ryswick, with honors.
Noah Wick Whitney.
Evan Princess Wilhelm, with honors.
Sophia Awazi.
Alice Beals, with honors.
Kyle Bezetsny.
Matthew Collier-Nace.
Roger DeKind.
Rebecca May Gaspolin.
Marissa Howard, with honors.
Jingjing Hu.
Akshol Isin, with honors.
Helen Knutson, with honors.
Sarah Kovic.
Blake Lambert Hack.
Mallory Linehan.
Jonathan James Luke.
Cesar Martinez.
Andrew Meixner.
Casey Mercer.
Nicholas Metzger, with honors.
Rachel Moore.
Michael Willett.
Allie Perko, with honors.
Justice Richardson.
Lori Surzan.
Nadav Simon.
Jonathan Weller.
Daniel O'Hara, with honors.
Candidates receiving bachelor's degrees from the Evelyn T. Stone College of Professional Studies, please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. President Melexide, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Evelyn T. Stone College of Professional Studies, it is my great pleasure to present the following candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Professional Studies, Bachelor of Liberal Studies, and Bachelor of Arts.
Dean Orr, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Evelyn T. Stone College of Professional Studies, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their respective baccalaureate degrees. Congratulations.
Denise Plotzker.
Kathleen Bonek.
Lulu Gutierrez.
Lavana C. Harrell.
Fitzgerald Jenkins.
Kimberly S. Jones.
Patricia Juarez.
Lauren Owens.
Tanya Wood Petris.
Lauren Robinson.
Nicole Elizabeth Scott.
Jennifer Nicole Seidler.
Fernando Suarez Perez.
Erica Spencer White.
Ashley Bach.
Claudia Bacharski.
Michelle Bacharski.
Rebecca Ann Bentley.
Ilsa Block.
Samantha Cohen.
Courtney Kafad.
Grace Ellen Kulos.
Justin Joel De La Cruz.
Michaela Claire Daughtry.
Andres Espinoza.
Caitlin Freck.
Andrew Gilling.
Zachary Harris.
Nicole Owinski.
Mary Lee James.
Martha Jimenez.
Shay Karsten.
Abraham Benjamin Levitt.
Maria Teresa Marr.
Jason Marcus.
Stephanie Medina.
Laura Malamed.
Colleen Catherine O'Toole.
Dario Ivan Alyoza Paraga.
Christina Russell. Jessica Shantos.
Jessica Sapinski.
Sema Om.
Fumi O Shokunbi.
Sarah Victoria Trikolas.
Michelle Elizabeth Villa.
Catherine Gage.
Siri Kaisam.
Emily Lopez.
Ismael Landeros.
Angela Ramirez.
Jocelyn Rodriguez.
Joanna Rozek.
Shamaria Sanford.
Sarah Scumaci.
LaVincent Terry Jr.
Rose Ballard.
Francine Haynes.
Brittany Pasquale.
Shaki Brazil.
Jessica Caraba.
Alma Castaneda.
Robert Kopek.
Sylvia Franco.
Natalia Guilleo.
Troy Harness.
Ashley Ingram.
Therese Latimer.
Aisha Lucas.
Kelsey Marsh.
Emily Murray.
Carrie O'Neill.
Felicia Patterson.
Sena Seances.
Artemia Zamudia.
Patrice Perryman.
Janaea Alicia Marcias.
Well, I would like to take a moment to honor Dylan Slager, a student who died too young. Okay. Now, Dylan should have graduated today with a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Tourism Management. The son of late Ron Slager, Dylan, a Roosevelt University student, athlete, and alumnus. Dylan had Roosevelt in his spirit. For 3 seasons, he was a valued team member as the head student manager and director of operations for the men's basketball team. His work was essential for recruiting, game day planning, and social and digital media, including motivational videos. He was known for his creativity, work ethic, and especially his sense of humor. As his coach, Joe Griffin says, Dylan Slager was an incredibly unique athlete and individual and will be missed by all of us at Roosevelt University. His family is here today. Please join me as a member and remember him as a wonderful young man that he was, as a Roosevelt Laker.
Candidates receiving bachelor's degrees from the Heller College of Business, please. All right. Please rise. And proceed to the stage to receive your diploma. President Melexide, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Heller College of Business, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
Dean Rosenberg, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Heller College of Business, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their baccalaureate degrees. Congratulations.
Arseni Mashnin.
Rebecca Fiorito.
Zuli Bencomo.
Fatima Ballo.
David Banks.
Susanna Arroyo.
Brenda Arola.
Sima Altrimi.
Michael Allegretti.
Ivan Cordova.
Jagoda Chorazi.
Jacqueline Onagoya.
Juan Celery.
Christopher Casillas.
Clayton Buchanan.
John Bruce.
Brian Berganza.
Allison Harwell.
Sienna Guyer.
Titivik Shabargan.
Guillermo Fernandez with honors.
Nisha Eubanks.
Shaveen Ilikil.
Livia Dugo.
Andrew Diana with honors.
Julia Carocina. Sophia Alina Katopis.
Zachary Jungles.
Alexandra Januza.
Michael Johnson.
Kushtrim Ishmaeli.
Morgan Adele Higgs with honors.
Alfredo Hernandez.
Terrence Dwayne Knight.
Michael Kusinda.
Richard Lasky.
Emily Love.
Anastasia Luca with honors.
Jesus Marquez.
Michael Marrera.
Alexandro Martinez.
Berlin McFay. Marina Veronica.
Joseph Molino.
Christian A. Nemov.
Christine Nelson.
Myra Navarez.
Amy Wynn.
Volha Nimara.
Tyler Anna Renee Olmsted.
Luis Ortiz.
Giorgio Paulin. With honors.
Liliana Perez Martinez.
Jeffrey Daniel Peretsky.
Stephanie Elizabeth Pyfron.
Anthony Racine.
Maya Sunbeam Rodriguez.
Talisha Rogers.
Jesus Manuel Rojas.
Guadalupe Roman.
Paula Ruida.
Monica Saraga.
Sarah Schultz with honors.
Dashi.
Cameron Seemack.
Jennifer Summers.
David Tabik.
Roberto Treyray.
Brittany Wattis.
Tony Wong.
Rachel Worley.
Maritza Zaridio.
Esmeralda Zavala Lira.
Sherry Zietkova.
Well, please join me in another round of applause for our graduates today. And before we go to the symbolic flipping of tassels to the other side, and I know you're waiting for that, allow me to make a few requests. Would all of you who are the first person in your family to receive the level of degree you're receiving today, please rise. This is the American dream. Would all the honors students please stand? Now, would all students who are veterans or have a veteran in your family please stand? Would all international students please stand? Now, would all of you who attended community colleges please stand? Now, would the alumni of Roosevelt University who are in the audience please stand? And also, we don't want to leave out perhaps the most important group, is this is a chance, exactly, this is a chance for the students to stand up and turn around and cheer your parents and your loved ones. And speaking of alumni, graduates, you're automatically members of the Roosevelt University Alumni Association. A great networking opportunity and the best way to keep in touch. And we are expecting great things from all of you. And finally, I will conclude with Eleanor Roosevelt's words. Education is the cornerstone of liberty. Now, more than ever, the world needs you, the United States needs you, and your communities need you. So our best congratulations to you and your family for this wonderful day.
Thank you, President Melexide. I'm Mike Cassidy, the Associate Vice President for Enrollment Management, and it's now time for the symbolic moment you've all been waiting for. I have the honor of helping our undergraduate degree recipients symbolically flip their tassels from the right side to the left side. Not yet, hold on. This is a group project, and it requires audience participation. I ask all of those in attendance to turn the world's greatest theater into the world's loudest theater. And now, 2017 undergraduates, on your feet. Please join me in flipping your tassel from the right to the left. And now, by the power invested in me, I now pronounce you Lakers for life. You are now alumni. Congratulations to the class of 2017. You can be seated for the moment. But we're not done with applause. Let's give one more as we recognize our outstanding musicians in the Chicago College of Performing Arts Orchestra, conducted by Dr. Emmanuel Andrizi. We'll conclude this afternoon's ceremony with the singing of the Roosevelt University alma mater. We ask that all guests stay at their seats until after the presidential party, faculty, and graduates have left the theater. And we invite graduates to take pictures with President Melexide and Fala, our Roosevelt mascot, in the lobby and in Feynman Lounge on the second floor of the auditorium building. And now, everyone, please stand and join me in welcoming Chase Heineman, a 2018 bachelor's degree candidate in musical theater in the Chicago College of Performing Arts, who will lead us in the singing of the alma mater. The words are on page 32 of your program.
What we dream takes courage to start. In all that we are, we lead from the heart. With goals for our future, we learn from our past. With honor and courage, our freedom will last. Roosevelt University, oh tower of light. Roosevelt University, our power, our might. Knowledge, diversity, the power of one, bearing the torch for every daughter and son. Forward, forever, for all humanity. Our alma mater, Roosevelt University. Roosevelt